In Canada, there is a bill in front of Parliament that is probably going to pass because of Justin Trudeau that would stop you from being able to post what you want on social media. That's Bill C-10. Huge update to what's happening with Bill C-10. This bill has been panned across the board, even by the Toronto Star. Two things have happened. First of all, both the Bloc Québécois and the NDP have announced in a coalition that they're willing to support the censorship of Bill C-10. So you've got to contact those opposition parties. How can they possibly support Justin Trudeau's bill to censor what you are going to post on the internet? But there's a huge update. Moments ago on the CBC, the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, okay? Justin Trudeau's right-hand man on this censorship bill just gave a disastrous interview, and I want you to watch it with me, okay? So this is on the CBC.
These platforms that act like broadcasters pay their fair share when it comes to Canadian culture.
This is Stephen Guilbeault. He is the, quote, heritage minister, and he's the architect.
I'm going to flip the question for a moment.
Listen to this.
Because it was important enough to put that exclusion there in the first place. Now it's gone. What?
Oh, crap. Siri always comes in at the worst possible times. Listen to this.
In the first place to put it there.
We're not interested. I mean, it's not what the bill is about.
I mean, I hear you saying you're not interested, but there literally was an exclusion that was put in the original iteration of that bill, the thing that was reviewed, and then it got to committee, and bingo, bango, bongo, the exclusion is gone. So why was it important to put it there in the first place, such that now the committee has removed it?
Why? Why was this put in the bill?
The committee decides what they want. The bill,
can't
first
answer.
of all, the committee hasn't even finished doing its work.
He can't answer. Wait for this. Wait for what he's about to say.
So we don't have a full picture of what the bill.
This is the minister. This is the guy that wrote the censorship bill.
To the House of Commons for third reading.
Would you like to see the exclusion back in there?
It's not necessary. I mean, so
if it's not necessary, why was it there in the first place?
Well, you know, we've worked on this for many months. We came up with what we thought would be the best possible bill, but bill can always be perfected. They will be amended, and it's not the perfect bill. So it's not.
This guy is going to sit here on this interview for 3 more minutes and flail around. So what are they talking about? They're talking about an amendment to the bill. So the Bill C-10 went in front of Parliament, and then the Liberal government actually made it worse at committee with this amendment that would stop you from being able to post what you want on social media. For example, they could censor these types of videos that I give to you with this amendment. Then a CBC reporter asked, well, why did you put it in there? Like, that amendment, like, why don't you just take it out? And he couldn't answer. And why? Why? It's because they do want to censor you. If they don't want to censor you, they would take it out, right? Like, it's just logical. There's no reason for it. And it's not just me saying this. It's experts across Canada. It's the Toronto Star writing articles about this. Open Media, Michael Geist. Every expert on this in Canada is saying this goes way too far. Again, if you are watching this and you have always voted Liberal or you've voted NDP, would you be comfortable with a conservative government having the power to tell you what you can and can't post on social media? And if the answer to that is no, then you should not support what the Liberals are doing. Did you hear that guy? Did you hear that guy? He didn't have an answer. Shifty, shady, you guys. A CBC reporter asked him, well, you know, like, if you don't want to censor people on the internet, why wouldn't you take this amendment out? Like, why don't you just reject it? He couldn't answer. So if it doesn't need to be in there because they're not going to use it to censor you, then why did they pass it to begin with? When every expert Even lefty experts are saying, liberal supporters are saying, don't do this. It's because they do want to censor you. That's the only conclusion that we can come to. And that's why this bill has to be stopped. I don't care if you like me, if you don't want to vote for me, whatever. That's not why I'm here. What I'm saying is that we need to have free discourse in Canada. And we cannot have free discourse if this bill is allowed to pass. So this is an update. This has happened. They've taken on massive heat this week. Mainstream media is reporting about this, and the Liberals, Justin Trudeau, are still proceeding with this bill. You have got to call a Liberal MP. You've got to call an NDP MP, and you've got to call a Bloc Québécois MP and say, you cannot support dismantling freedom of speech in Canada. You guys, this is for all the marbles. This is a fight that, like, if we do not win this fight, we're removing the ability for me to post videos like this, for you to talk about politics over social media, because Justin Trudeau will have the ability to actually have control over right speak in Canada. What is okay to talk about will be defined by Justin Trudeau. And that's not a democracy. Watch that video if you can of Trudeau's architect of this bill on the CBC. He flails around. When the CBC is asking questions like this, you know it's a bad bill. You know it has major bad ramifications. I need you to share this video. I need you to get the word out. I need you to help me fight, help my Conservative colleagues fight on this. We have got to stop Bill C-10, because otherwise, I don't know. I probably think this account is going to be one of the first ones to go, right? Dissent is important in this country. Diversity of opinion is important in this country. We cannot let this bill pass. Working hard for you in Calgary. Have a great day.
Vous n'avez pas entendu parler du facteur?
Les nouvelles du facteur